everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and today I have a very exciting Stitchy unboxing for you. And I hope that I can actually show you this in its full beauty because I have a very bad lighting situation here. So let's try for the best, I guess. Also in fun news, my camera arm just snapped. So we are working with the backup. The backup is horrible. I hope I'm not going to touch the camera in any way, because then you will... Ever see the Simpsons episode where Homer does the fat movement test? That's what's going to happen if I touch this arm. It won't stop swinging. So this is one of 4 kids series they have that is very special. It is also, full disclosure, very expensive. I actually had to swallow a couple of times to digest that price. The good thing is it's nearly all the time sold out, so you have a very, very, very long time to think good and hard if you want to get these kits. And even then you have to be quick. So the last time some of them came back, actually only 2 of the 4 came back. One was Sea King, the one I got here, and the other one was Snow Queen or Ice Princess. I have no idea. Should have checked, as always. Actually, customs got into here first, as you can see by this wonderful tape. So they opened my package. I'm not pleased about that. But let's look at it anyway. We are not going to let them spoil our fun. So, this kit is a kit that includes not just the floss, the pattern, needle minder, and the fabric. This kit has a lot of special things in it, which is also why the content list is much longer than it's usually. So yeah, this is very exciting. It is, as far as the stitching goes, not the biggest. It's a 99 by 194 stitches piece on a 28 count fabric. That's why it's 18 by 35, only because of that. As you can see, close to 6,000 stitches. I think Baba Yaga had more. Might be wrong, but I think she was in the 7,000. And yeah. But there is some, like I said, something very special about it. And let's have a look. Ta-da! I think you can already see a couple of differences here. So we don't just have our variegated cotton floss based on DMC. We also have 4 colors of metallic floss. And I'm actually not 100% sure. Do they mention on the back? It's also DMC. Okay. That's one thing that makes these kits special. A lot of the pictures actually done in these metallic flosses. So I guess if those are DMC, those are probably just the regular DMC flosses. Let's have a look at my nifty little floss card. And that has, yeah. Okay, you can already see that. I know the white one, I already own a skein of that, but this one, E135, it's this rainbow colored one, that's also in here. As you can see. The pink, I'm going to assume, is E316, looks like it. And the turquoise teal looks like the E3849. So these are very easy to obtain if you don't want to get the kit. They are just from the regular DMC range, which is fantastic. As always, you will also get a DMC conversion with the kit, with the chart, if you don't want to get the full kit. That's completely up to you. As you know, I actually adore the dye job that Owl Forest does. I did mention this is Owl Forest Embroidery, right? I don't think I did. So this is a kit by Owl Forest Embroidery. Of course it is. So let's pull the flosses out. And So we have this teal blue, we have this sea green, which is actually a bit of a mixture of blue and green. We have this, yeah, it's a bit of a malachite or emerald green. This is more of a green beigey color. This looks like the dark skin tone I already had in other kits, and this is a beautiful variegated pink peach color. My light is a bit warmer today, so I don't have my daylight lamp up, which I usually use, and words are hard today. Instead, I'm trying to utilize the last daylight and my ceiling lamp, which is actually a daylight lamp as well. And here you can see the metallic flosses. This is a bit of Aurora Borealis. I don't think you can actually see that. It is iridescent. It goes from green to pink, but it's very subtle. I'm going to assume this is going to look fabulous in the end. So one of the main reasons why I got the full kit are actually the beads. So these are Czech glass beads. So the same high quality stuff you have seen in my bead box unboxings. Same stuff. And those are supposed to go on the, hi baby, on the kit. And I, of course, left my keyboard on the table. No, it's a box. It doesn't fit, so it doesn't sit. Then, Mom, I'm going to push my butt into your video. Do that, my girl. But for these, I wasn't sure if I could source them if I didn't purchase the kit, because as you can see, there's just one petal bead in a certain blue color. I am going to check the chart and tell you if it actually mentions the beads on there. But we have seed beads, we have a petal bead, we have faceted fire polish beads, we have I should have checked. I know the names of these, but they are not coming to me. But as you can see, they are, I think these are lentils with the hole slightly set off center. This one, I'm not sure what it is called. But more seed beads, as you can see. This color, I actually know that's a Picasso color. I think it's Picasso green. Then we have these peachy ones are O beads, more seed beads, and these little stars. And see, these I think would be very hard to source. Here's our needle minder. Oh, isn't she cute? The little mermaid. And we have an embroidery needle, and the long one here is a beading needle, which you will need to put all the beads on. And they also provide the floss to sew on the beads, because you don't do that with the embroidery floss. So let me see if they mention which one this actually is, because there are multiple options to use to sew on. Bead needle, needle minder. No, they did mention which type of beading floss that is, but it is a beading floss, so you could actually make jewelry out of this as well. So these are the beads, the needle minder, and then we have the gorgeous linen. I don't know if this is actually an off-the-rack linen. I've never seen, this is supposed to be its Zweigart linen, and it does not show on camera. This is a beautiful sea glass green, so it's a bit green, a bit blue. I think you can see the blue parts, but the green is completely washed out. I'm going to try to take a better picture and add it in. But this is actually such a pretty color. I have to find out if this is actually an off-the-rack color, because if it is, I need more. So that is the fabric. And let's see, let's put everything here a bit. I think you can see it a tiny bit better. It's still not green enough, but a tiny bit better than it did just show up. So we have our beads and the needle minder. And then you might have noticed this little something in the brown bag. That is another gift. So usually the gift you get in these kits, or what I always called a gift, is the needle minder and the needle. Well, you could argue that the needle should be in the kit, but the needle minder I have always called a goodie. But these kits actually come with a real gift, and I guess this is the person who makes these. Sadly, can't read it. So if I have any Russian or Russian-speaking viewer, please let me know what the name of the store is. Doesn't look like they have a web page though, does it? Or is that actually... Yeah, that looks like an address. It looks strange, but who knows? I need scissors. She's still showing me her butt. So each of these 4 kits comes with an extra gift, and each gift is different. So for this one, we get this cute little fishy. And this is a bead organizer, so you can put all your beads in here in the little compartments and can pick them out with a beading needle. And isn't this the most adorable thing? It is so adorable. And the color of this actually matches the fabric perfectly. You can still not see it, but it absolutely matches the fabric perfectly. So, little gift. As always, there's this booklet that comes with every kit that gives you a few tips on how to start. And then we have a giant chart. So let's see. Are you the full chart? Oh, this looks very different. Ah, this is the beading chart. Okay. This is the beading chart. In the beading chart, they have actually, I'm going to show you a tiny bit of it. They are actually blowing out the colors of the stitching, and the beading is very prominent, and you can see there's a lot of black work on this as well. So this is the beading chart, and here we have the actual cross stitch chart, or at least part of it. So let's see. Can have a look together. Here's a better, bigger picture of what this is supposed to look like in the end. And you can see where all these little beads are going. The big stuff is going down here. And there are smaller beads, I think, up here in his throne. Of course, in his crown. So there is a bit of stuff going on, and here you can see the colors. But I don't think that this mentions any of the beads. We're going to check the beading chart. Oh yeah, this one shows it. So this seems to be a Russian produced thing because of the name. So still no idea how you could source those, but you can see fire polished in different colors. I guess when you Google the colors, they will bring you right to the correct ones. You have Tohos, you have O beads, so they don't give you the color name for the O bead. They do for the other stuff, but not for the O beads. Huh. Yeah, those are lentil. Again, Toho, Mayuki, wavelet beads. Okay. Rose petal, this color, aqua vitriol, Tohos, and then once again, I'm not exactly sure where these are coming from. But yeah, the chart gives you the bead names, so that helps. I guess you kind of have to get creative to find the little stars. These are mother of pearl stars. And I think the chart said 12 to 13 millimeters. Yep, 12 to 13, so maybe if you Google those, you can find them as well. Have the settings changed? That does look better now. You can find those. And what is the other one that looked a bit strange to me? I don't see any hex beads. Probably those. Are those? Huh. As you can see, it's always clueless and planless. Which one was the last one? So H is Crystal Edged California Gold Rush. Then it's Y. No, K. K? Where's K? K is here. There are 3 types of beads in there. Now that's not confusing at all. There are 3 types, but just 2 stickers. I dig it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's interesting. So whatever K is, it's crystal matte green. Then it's probably the bigger ones, because the smaller ones are not matte. Well, technically the bigger ones aren't either. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we have A, B, C. We have the O beads. We have E. We have H. Cat, don't drop everything on the floor. We have M. We have X. She's a bit aggressive right now. We have P. We have T. T are in here. I have literally no idea what these beads are. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah. Are you going to help me? Can't believe me. That box does not fit you. Yeah. If I may assist you. All right. Sorry. I've been having a dry throat all day, no matter how much I drink. All right, so that's all that is in the kit. I'm kind of excited to get this stitched up. Technically, I would like to do them in the order I got them, so I have one to do first. But let's see how this turns out. I know that I'm not the best at impulse control. You know I'm not the best at impulse control, so you might see this one being worked up very soon. I have no idea. So if you like this, maybe check out Owl Forest Embroidery. I know I have been talking about them a lot, but they are very, very quickly becoming my favorite stitching company. Not just because they provide kits like that, which I absolutely dig, but also because I enjoy stitching up their charts so much. So there's a lot of cross stitch that I find appealing when I look at it, but once I start working on it, it's actually more of a meh situation for me. So I kinda dig that I love doing them and pretty much can't stop stitching on them when I start stitching on them. So maybe give it a try. I know they are not the cheapest, but I find that they are very unique. and that's a good thing. Alright guys, that's it. I'm not going to babble anymore. I think this has been going on long enough. If you like this, please leave me a thumbs up. You can subscribe and hit the notification to get an email from YouTube whenever I upload. I know I'm currently not the most consistent uploader, and I'm sorry about that. Or I should say upon recording this, because right now I have no idea when this is going up. Today is March 30th, so I know right now I'm not the most consistent one as far as updates go. But that's what the notifications are for. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay healthy wherever you are. If you can, stay in, you know the spiel. If that still applies at that point, I mean, it could all have blown over by then. I really hope so. Other than that, I let you go. Bye, guys.